What a shock when it's found that in no uncertain terms, the very ones that I'm looking at on this screen am I. And you all can say the same thing. It's not that you and me are the same. There's no such thing. That's impossible. There is no you and me. That's an absolute impossibility. There's I. In that regard, nothing's ever been separate. Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever changed. It's playtime, pictures. Oh, who's I? What about that guy? I. That woman? I. That cat? I. That beetle? I. That rat? I. That eagle? I. When it's seen that the so-called space that we're in is a dream space, you know when we go into dreams at night and things can really change quickly? You know, like that. Like that. Who's doing that? By what power do dreams happen at night? The same power that creates this. Okay? And when you really look at it, it's a more diaphanous quality to the dreams that we have at night, but that same power can do bang, like have a world like that. This is the same function. Last night's dream. Let's imagine that we all had the same dream last night, and we just got together online, and we went, "Holy shit! You had that dream? Yeah." And then Tina goes, "I can't believe you guys are saying that. I had the same one." Right? Tim, Joe, Alan, Kavita, everyone. Same dream? Yeah. Wow. And it was like, and yep, yep. And you saw really, oh, I can't believe it. Now, stay with me. Stay with me. Imagine that we all had this, what I'm saying, experience, and then we woke up and we're having this discussion, and then we said, and I said, where is that? It's all mind stuff. You have to please face the facts that you exist in the mind of a big, powerful being. Okay? And by way of witness, you are that being. That witness is in this world, but not of this world. It cannot be touched, just like the Christ said. So right now, we're dreaming. Trust me, trust me, trust me. We're dreaming. I'm dreaming. Somebody pinch me. Maybe I'm wrong. It's easy to see when you slow down. Seriously. You know how I always talk about, like, all right, for example, here's my rock. I don't even know what kind of rock it is. It's got crystals in it, and I bought it at one of these shops, I don't know, a few years ago. This is I am too. This is the same stuff of which the witness itself is made. It's not a rock. It has a different form. It has awareness. There's awareness in this rock. It won't speak. Till next week maybe, but it's oh, what? No, 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 less than a week, 3 days, 3.5 days. It'll have a lot to say. Seriously, this, I'm not kidding. This is the same bubbles that everything else, the same diaphanous stuff that everything else is made of. You're dreaming though. Seriously, you know that, I think that's really, understand that you're dreaming. You wake up, and what happens is when you go to sleep is the mind which is just not thoughts, the mind projects the whole pictures. The body mind, you have the supercausal, the causal body, the mind body, and the physical body. The physical body is a projection of the mind body. There is no physical body. It's a funny word because we think physical means solid, right? So we think of physical. It's a funny word because it's as empty as any of the other. It's as empty as the dream. I remember one time I mentioned that, and someone in the group said, yeah, tell that to the guy who jumps out of the plane and doesn't, and his parachute doesn't work, that there's no gravity. And true, but it's all dream. You see? You see? We're and awakening is coming out of the trance. So when you're in the waking state, you're no longer believing, under the trance of believing that it's a world, and you're aware of that which witnesses the space in deep sleep. That awareness moves forward, and it's here right now. What if the skin of your body, your apparent body, what if that was not a boundary to something called you? Why do you imagine that you're inside the body? Have you ever considered the body's inside your perception, your field of awareness? You are not a body that contains awareness. The body appears in the field of awareness, although that's an individual field too, but the same one, like I said, but it's expansive. It's not, it has no center. Again, you go to sleep at night, you have a dream, and you dream of you, of, I go to sleep and I have a dream arises where Johnny's doing this or that. Well, where the hell would that center be within that dream? It's happening, it's an experience, but where would we find, like, okay, now I'm here, now where would I find that? Where would I go about that? I'm telling you, it's the same thing. We've been hoodwinked. It's okay though. Once we relax enough and let this whole thing just go through, we'll have a party and we'll all dance and then after that we'll have another party. What else is there to do? We'll keep celebrating the self. That's really what it amounts to. You do the dishes and then you celebrate the self, however you want to look at it. Or even the doing of the dishes, everything becomes the celebration. Crazy stuff, huh? It is. I guarantee you, and you'll but become comfortable with the idea. Just relax with it. Have no fear. You want to know? Everyone here wants to know their self. Who wouldn't want to? Why would you not want to know who you are? Why would there be anything? Why would anything have a priority over that?